Imagine a tool that not only deepens your awareness, but also transforms your leadership from the inside out. That's the power of the Enneagram. Today, I'll share how I uniquely apply the chestnut pious Enneagram approach to help women overcome obstacles, elevate their emotional intelligence, and enhance their executive presence. Hey there, I'm Joanna Douglas. I'm the founder and chief empowerment officer at Ensight. At its core, the Enneagram is more than a personality framework like MBTI or DISC or others. It's a dynamic system that reveals the underlying motivations driving our behaviors, some conscious, often unconscious. By identifying your specific type, you can gain profound insights into your habitual patterns, enabling intentional and transformative growth. Various Enneagram teachers offer unique perspectives. The Riso Hudson model, for instance, emphasizes personality developmental levels, while the narrative tradition founded by Helen Palmer and David Daniels, MD, focuses on personal storytelling to convey type structures. My approach aligns with the Chestnut Pious methodology, which offers a more nuanced exploration of subtypes and instincts. So, my teachers, Beatrice Chestnut and Uranio Pies, delve deep into two critical components in interpreting the Enneagram: instincts and levels of awareness. I think this approach is spot on. It examines how our primary survival instincts, and they call as humans self-preservations, social or sexual, and that doesn't mean intercourse. It's about a level of intensity and a one-to-one relationship. So we use one-to-one and sexual interchangeably. Some are more comfortable with the one-to-one word. So these instincts interact with our Enneagram type, which creates 27 unique subtypes. And I believe this granularity provides a precise understanding of our behaviors and motivations. I've been studying the Enneagram for 15 years, and the first 10 years, I used an approach that did not have these subtypes. And it turns out I was typed incorrectly. And the personal growth work I've done with the chestnut pious typing has been game changing and life changing, and why I'm on this video screen with you today. So I believe it's precise and allows us to dig a little deeper into our motivations and our behaviors. So, for example, two individuals of the same Enneagram type, there are nine, and all agree on that. And those, let's take an eight, for example. You may have an Enneagram eight who is very aggressive, and you may have an Enneagram eight who's more reserved, or an Enneagram eight who's really outgoing and generous. And understanding those different behaviors based on their dominant instinct, it helps you recognize this interplay. It allows for targeted personal development and developing strategies to a more specific type. Moreover, the chestnut pious method emphasizes that true transformation arises from heightened self awareness. We talk a lot about that here at Ensight. And they encourage us to observe and shift our patterns consciously. My passion around the Enneagram and empowering women to transform their leadership lives has been around a long time. So, why do I focus on women? Because investing in women's development yields profound benefits for families, organizations, and communities. I'm simply fishing where the fish are. There's a positive economic impact. Studies reveal that women invest up to 90% of their earnings back into their families and communities, compared to 30 to 40% by men. This reinvestment leads to improved health, education, and economic outcomes for the next generation. So we are talking about transformational growth for generations. And that is exciting for me. It has organizational benefits. Companies that hire female representation in leadership roles often experience better financial performance and increased innovation. A diverse leadership fosters a variety of perspectives, driving more effective decision making. Now, in the United States, it's February 2025 right now. There is a pendulum swinging around DEI and diversity and representation. I believe that this will return to the center. There will be a level of truth and civility. I have to continue to believe that we are all human. And in the end, some people may think I'm being too positive, but I believe that this will work itself out and we will come back to a centered point of making sure that our companies look like the audience we serve. We'll see how that unfolds. Will fact check me years from now. The other impact that women have when you invest in women and your time in women is community transformation. So, empowering women has a ripple effect, leading to more resilient and thriving communities. When women are supported, they contribute to social stability and economic growth. So, despite the clear benefits of female leadership, women continue, unfortunately, to face significant challenges in the workplace. As some recent studies show, women hold about 25% of senior management or leadership roles, indicating a persistent underrepresentation in top positions. Don't forget gender pay disparity. Women earn approximately 83 cents of every dollar earned by a man. I once got a 5-figure raise and I called HR and said, "What is the meaning of this particular raise?" And as much as I'm into women's empowerment and women's leadership, I was earning less than every man in my position and in a sales leadership position. And the HR department had a consultant come in and do a, a, a pay disparity, and they leveled up my pay. We'll do another video on how I process that, but it is true. Women earn approximately 83 cents of every dollar earned by a man. Can't believe I'm saying this in 2025, but workplace discrimination is why I invest in women. Around 42% of working women report experiencing discrimination on the job due to their gender, affecting their career, advancement, and job satisfaction. This mission to help women to be happier and healthier at work it's a big project, and I hope you can come along. Because as you can see, these disparities highlight the need for targeted efforts to support and advance women in professional settings. So let's talk for a moment about integrating the Enneagram into leadership coaching. In my coaching practice, I utilize the Enneagram to help women identify and overcome internal and external barriers to their success. I don't use a cookie cutter approach. I personalize development plans along with the client, and really understanding one's Enneagram type and subtype allows for tailored strategies that align with the person's individual strengths and challenges. It's not a one size fits all in different places. We have different types, we're at different levels of awareness, and we have different challenges that we're facing. But all of this, by recognizing habitual emotional responses, clients can develop greater self regulation and empathy, which is essential. That's essential components of effective leadership. So, awareness of your instinctual drive will help build executive presence by being aware of how you react automatically and the behavioral patterns. It enables clients to project confidence and authenticity in their professional roles. I think every client that comes to me mentions something about being more confident in their roles and leading more authentically. So, empowering women through the nuanced application of the Enneagram not only transforms individual lives, but generates positive ripples across organizations and communities. By addressing the unique challenges women face and fostering their leadership potential, we, the client, you, me, we pave the way for a more equitable and prosperous society. I am optimistic about that. If you're still watching, thank you. I invite you to subscribe. And if you found this content meaningful, please share it with others who you think would benefit. Comment on your thoughts about women in leadership and how we can help women to be happier and healthier work. If that resonates with you, please let me know. And until we meet again, I hope you have a very powerful day.